Hey there, I am here today to share my top 10 products with you from Pampered Chef. These are the ones I use day in and day out in my kitchen, and they are really my go-to products. So let's start with some cutlery. We've got some wonderful German forged steel cutlery, and these knives are absolutely wonderful. Weighted handles, full tang, which means the blade goes all the way through the handle, rivets to keep everything secure. These things are so sharp, lifetime warranty. They are absolutely wonderful. So you can get them separately or get them in a knife block, but really they are fantastic. So those are the ones that you'll buy, and you'll never have to buy other knives in your life, and you'll be handing them down to your kids. So that's our German forged cutlery lifetime warranty. So that, and then you have to have something to cut on. And we have cutting boards, but we also have cutting mats. And these are thin, flexible mats that are absolutely wonderful. They're sort of sticky on the bottom side so they don't scoot on your counter. And they are just great because they've got measurements. So when you're cutting, rolls of cookie dough, you know how thick to make them, or you can evenly divide things. They also go in the dishwasher, but probably my favorite feature is after you've cut things on them, chop things up, you just pick up your mat, fold it, and dump it into your bowl. So they're very easy, and you can just use them, for so many things. So we love these. They're great. We even this is the large size, and then there's a smaller size that's about half this. We'll cut the little one in half and put it in a backpack and take it with us, so we have a little cutting mat on a hike. So they are great. So those are the flexible cutting mats, 2 sizes of those. And then just for mixing, this is a really classic product from Pampered Chef. I've been in Pampered Chef 26 years, and this has been around since I started. This is called the Classic Batter Bowl. It's a 2-quart batter bowl, tempered glass. It's got measurements on the side, a handle, pouring spout, a nice tight-fitting lid. So you can do so much in here. You can measure things, mix things, freeze things. You can bake in this. So if you want to bake like a Barbie doll cake or a football cake or, something like that, these are great. They are just, they're your sort of go-to all the time bowl. So the batter bowl, this is a 2-quart. We also have a 1-quart. And then when you're looking at other glass containers, we have 3 sets of storage containers that are prep bowls. This is a 3-quart prep bowl, and it comes in a set of 2. And again, they've got the lids and the measurements, and they're wonderful. You could freeze these, bake in these, that kind of thing. But it's great when you're refrigerating portions or leftovers. You see what's in there, you don't forget, so that, put something in an old yogurt container or something, you can't see what's in there, you forget about it, and then it's green when you look at it. So we don't like that. Then the 1-quart prep bowls come in a set of 6, and again, they all have lids, but we use these all the time for so many things when you're doing individual portions of things, but just storing a little bit of leftover for the next day, something like that. They are fantastic. So all the prep bowls, there's also a 2-cup one, but it's in my refrigerator now. So that kind of counts as one product, all these glass mixing and storing containers. All right, then probably one of my very favorite devices is our manual food processor. This is a great little processor. It's got a bowl with an insertable blade, and then the lid that you simply pump to chop up your food. And then there's a lid that you, let's say you make salsa and you're not gonna serve it right away. Just take the blade out, you can put the little lid on and put it in your fridge, and you're good to go. So this is very handy when you're chopping onions, making salsa, chopping up cookies or something to go into an ice cream treat, anything like that. It's really just so easy and so quick and does such a good job. You can chop up ham in here, or eggs if you want to make ham salad, egg salad, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's our manual food processor. And then our measuring devices. So we have some great measuring devices, and 2 sets of cups. So these are the liquid measure, and this is for dry measure. And these are awesome. They're called Easy Read measuring cups. And if you can see, there you go. You can see the measurements on the angled part. So you just put this on your counter, leave it flat, and you pour your liquid in, so you're not holding it up and wobbling. And then you can just keep adding like one liquid, you've got maybe oil, and then you're doing some vinegar or something like that. You can just keep adding in here until you get the amount that your recipe calls for. They also are microwave safe, so it's great if you're making a bread and you have to heat up some milk or something, or some water to put your yeast in. They do go in the microwave. So this set is a 1 cup, 2 cup, and 4 cup set. It is wonderful. It's really nice to have the big one when you're doing a larger recipe or combining your dry ingredients as you go along. So those are our adjustable measuring cups. And then these are our dry measuring cups. And the thing I love about this is they all snap together in the base. And then they just come apart. So this is, you can scoop up your sugar, level it off, and this is just perfect for the individual measurements from a 1/4 cup to a cup. Okay. Then we use these all the time. These are called leak-proof glass containers. We have 3 sizes. These have cookies in them today. So they are fantastic, and really, again, it's so great when you put your leftovers away, you can see what's in there. They don't leak if you've got something that flips on its side or anything. They just do not leak. They are absolutely wonderful for storing and freezing your food. So 3 sizes of these. I've got 2 of the sizes here. The next one is a larger one than this, okay? Now, one of the product sets that I love is our stoneware. This is a very well seasoned stone. It's a 12 by 15 rectangular stone, and I made those cookies on it yesterday. So stoneware is just awesome because it bakes beautifully. These are not glazed. So this one started out kind of like a blonde stone, and the neat thing about this is when you are baking, if you've got a pizza, or you've got cookies, crescent rolls, biscuits, anything, you get this beautiful crust on the bottom because any excess moisture can actually go into the stone because it is porous. It is not glazed. So that's one of the things I love about stoneware. I'll tell you, when you make cookies on stoneware and you make cookies on a metal cookie sheet, you can really see the difference. They just turn out so beautiful on stoneware. So I highly recommend stoneware if you like to bake. I am going to do a whole separate top 10 for baking because I realized I couldn't put in cooking and baking in the same because then I don't have enough just to have 10 products. So I'll do baking another day, but these, any of our stoneware pieces are great. We have round ones, rectangular. We've got entertaining pieces that are glazed and beautiful. You could bake in them and then serve. So any of the stoneware pieces I highly recommend. If you don't have stoneware yet, it is awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Then the last set of products is our cookware. And this is one of our stainless steel non-stick pieces of cookware. So take a look at, see that pattern in there? That is a non-stick mesh that is put on the stainless steel skillet. And the lovely thing about stainless is you can heat it up really, really hot so you can sear your meats and get that lovely browning, and then you can put in some liquid like a broth or a wine and get that fond up in the bits, and you just have all that flavor to put into a sauce or gravy or whatever. So these are just great. They have a lifetime warranty. They've got lids, and these are heat safe, oven safe to 500 degrees, both the pans and the lids, and a lifetime warranty. So you can't go wrong with these. They're pretty lightweight, and it's got a nice little flared rim, so if you're pouring anything out, it won't drip down the side. It actually pours and then catches itself and goes back in. So they're wonderful. They've got a little hole there so you can hang if you've got a place to hang your pots. But this is a relatively new addition to the Pampered Chef line, and it is really great. We love this pan. This is a 12-inch. There's also a 10-inch in the same type of material. 2 other pieces of cookware are my top 10, and let me show those to you. All right, the grill pan. This is really one of my go-tos for a quick dinner, grill pan and press. So this press is nice and heavy. It's got the handle that stays cool. You put it in the pan and heat both the pan and the press up for about 5 minutes before you put your meats in, or your seafood or your veggies, whatever you're going to be grilling. And then the press is heating it and grilling it from the top, as well as your burner is grilling it from the bottom. So this goes on the stove top, and in the oven, obviously. Well, maybe not obvious, but it does go in the oven. And when it's on the stove top, it can go on a glass stove top, which is what I have. You can do regular coil burners, you can do gas, whatever you have, that is just fine. So these are wonderful because it's very, very quick. If you want to make a quick dinner and you're trying to eat healthfully, you could grill up a quick chicken breast, pork chop, you know, something like that. You can do hamburgers, you can do steaks, you can do, we do shrimp, we do asparagus. You know, it's just a great pan for very quick cooking because it cooks from the top and the bottom. So for instance, a chicken breast will be about 3 minutes on each side, and then you're done, and it's beautifully done. Now, when you say, oh, 3 minutes, maybe it's not cooked, two of my other favorite products are the pocket thermometer. So this is an instant read thermometer. And so the nice thing about using the grill pan is you can cook it to the amount that you think it needs to be cooked, and then you quickly check it with this. And it's got a little cheat sheet on the sleeve that tells you, you know, 165 for chicken, and the different temperatures for the different types of meat, your beef and your pork and things like that. So this little pocket thermometer is great because it saves you from overcooking your meat. So it's awesome. And to get things out of the grill pan, these chef's tongs are great. This is the small set and the large one, and they're so nice because they have silicone tips. So if you have nonstick cookware, you don't have to worry about scratching it. Although, frankly, our nonstick cookware, which also has a lifetime warranty, you can use metal in. But if you've got some other cookware that you're using, you can use these in your nonstick because it does have the silicone tips. And then it's got a little locking mechanism so it stays together. So if you've got it in a tool turnabout or in your drawer, they're not spread out and, you know, taking up all the room. So chef's tongs, pocket thermometer, and then the grill pan and press. And let me tell you, this grill pan is awesome. There's also a double burn if you have a big family. And actually my husband and I are the only ones at home now, and we still use the double burner grill pan a lot because we'll do our meat at one end and we'll do asparagus or some other vegetable, onions and peppers at the other end, sausage, onions and peppers. I mean, there's so many things you can do in the grill pan. This single burner grill pan has a removable handle. So that's really nice for storing. This also goes in the dishwasher if you want to, but it doesn't really need to because it is nonstick and it's very, very nonstick. All right, last product that I'm going to share with you is one of our rock crocks. Now the rock crock is this black pot on top with a glass lid, and we have a couple of different shapes of it. It's sitting in the slow cooker base, okay? So you can use this on the oven and in the microwave on your stove top, or you can put it, do something first and then put it in here to high heat, low heat, or just keep warm. And it is a wonderful, wonderful set. So let's say you want to make a pot roast and you want to brown your meat first. So you put this on the stove top, put your oil in, brown your meat real quick, and then put whatever else you're going to put in for your pot roast, put the lid on, and then you would just put it in the quick cooker base. And don't have to worry about it. Then you go off and do what you need to do. When you come home, you've got this lovely smell in your house, and dinner's ready. Excuse me, dinner's totally ready. So it's really nice. I love the slow cooker because it's just, you know, so nice to be able to walk in and have dinner ready. So this one is a 4-quart. It's called the Rock Crock Dutch Oven. And there's another one that also fits in the slow cooker base. It's called the Everyday Pan. It's a little bit more shallow, 2.5 quarts, but it looks just like this. Okay? So that's my top 10 for the day. And you may have been counting and say, wait, she did more than 10. Well, I grouped them, so I'm sure if you group them, you'll find 10. Anyway, I'll be back another day with my top 10 baking tools, which I love. And then some of our specialty items. We have this amazing quick cooker, which is an electric pressure cooker that does a great job on saving you a ton of time when you're cooking and trying to do things quickly. And we also have the most amazing ice cream maker. And you might think, well, I don't need an ice cream maker very often, but let me tell you, it does more than just make ice cream. It does lovely frozen drinks. You can put some white wine in and some fruit juice, and it makes a lovely frozen drink. And it does margaritas and does ice cream in like 20 minutes. You've got ice cream, so you could do fresh strawberry ice cream when strawberries are in season. You can do Nutella ice cream. Nutella's always in season, right? So anyway, lots of fun stuff. I'll be back with another update on Sandy's Top 10. Thanks so much.